Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 2, Episode 3. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut over on patreon.com/AJRich123, and let's go ahead and start.
I can't believe it. I know the war has spread far, but Omashu always seemed untouchable.
Fire Nation can pretty much show up anywhere now.
Earth Kingdom stronghold left.
This is horrible. But we have to move on.
No. I'm going in to find Bumi.
Aang, stop. We don't even know if Bumi's still
What? If he's still what?
around.
That is a
I know
possibility.
you had your heart set on Bumi, but there are other people who can teach you earthbending.
But he also
This isn't
looked
about
like he could
finding-
really fight
This is
still.
about finding my friend.
He definitely could hold his
A
own.
secret passage? Why didn't we just use this last time?
Does that answer your question?
I guess nobody was cleaning the pipes.
That wasn't as bad as I thought.
What the hell? Gross.
They won't let go! Help!
Stop making so much noise. It's just a purple pentapus.
The fuck? They're cute, but nasty. And they
Hey,
don't look suspicious at
what's the
all.
matter with him?
He has pentapox, sir.
Or chicken pox.
It's highly contagious.
Oh, it's so awful. I'm dying.
And deadly.
Hey, I think I've heard of Pentapox. Didn't your cousin Chang die of it? We better go wash our hands and burn our clothes.
Thank you, sewer friend.
I guess those little things help them.
When tracking your brother and uncle, traveling with a royal procession may no longer be an option, may no longer be wise if you hope to keep the element of surprise.
You're right. The royal procession is dead weight. If I want to catch my prey, I must be agile, nimble. I need a small, elite team. It's time to visit some old friends.
Oh, people to specifically track them down.
Where would they be?
Man, it's so dark this episode.
Somewhere he can't earthbend. Somewhere made of metal.
There really is no fathoming the depths of my hatred for this place.
May, your father was appointed governor. We're like royalty here. Be happy and enjoy it.
The targets are approaching. Take them out.
I thought my life was boring in the Fire Nation, but this place is unbearably bleak. Nothing ever happens.
And then something's gonna happen, right? Yep. Never say that.
The resistance!
I guess all the higher up Fire Nation people can fight at least a little bit. You found the people rebelling.
Ty Lee, could that possibly be you? Azula! It is so good to see you. Please, don't let me interrupt your whatever it is you were doing. Tell me,
She has
what's the
friends?
daughter of a nobleman doing here? Certainly our parents didn't send us to the Royal Fire Academy for girls to end up in places like this.
Looks like a
I have a proposition for you.
circus.
I would be honored if you would join me on my mission.
Oh, I, would love to. But the truth is, I'm really happy here. I mean, my aura has never been pinker.
I'll take your word for it.
There's a lot of pink stuff.
I wouldn't want you to give up the life you love just to please me.
Thank you.
She's gonna force her, right?
Of course, before I leave, I'm going to catch your show.
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Something seems off.
So, is King Boomy with you guys? Is he leading the resistance?
Of course not. The day of the invasion, we readied ourselves for battle. We were prepared to defend our city, to fight for our lives and for our freedom. But before we even had a chance, King Boomy surrendered.
That seems out of character.
I'm going to do nothing.
Okay, that seems in character.
It doesn't matter now. Fighting the Fire Nation is the only path to freedom.
No, from what we saw from that one episode, I think he must have had some type of plan. Maybe he ran off somewhere. Maybe he knew they could do nothing at that point, and then they would need to do something afterwards. It doesn't seem like him to just sit there and not do something funny for no reason. We saw what he did just to show Aang things.
And freedom is worth dying for.
Actually, there's another path to freedom. You could leave Omashu. You're directing all your energy to fight the Fire Nation, but you're outnumbered. You can't win. Now's the time to retreat so you can live to fight another day.
You don't understand. They've taken our home, and we have to fight them at any cost.
I don't know, Young. Living to fight another day is starting to sound pretty good to me.
Yeah, I'm with the kid.
Sometimes it's not a bad thing to retreat
Fine.
and,
But
live
there's
another day.
thousands of citizens that need to leave. How are we going to get them all out?
Suckers.
Especially when there's no way to win whatsoever.
You're all about to come
And it could be
down with the nasty
beneficial
face
to
of
do it later.
Pentapox.
Are we sure these things aren't gonna
The more
poison your
sick you
bodies
look
for the
sick,
rest of
but
your
you
life?
act sick too. You gotta sell it.
No long-term symptoms.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Years of practice. Okay, everyone, into sick formation.
Aang, what are you doing? Aren't you coming with us?
No, I'm not leaving until I find Boomy. Sorry, Momo. I'll feed you later.
They're looking like zombies. Oh, one of them's even foaming.
Plague! Plague!
Go get your masks. Go get them.
What is going on down there?
I saw some kids yesterday who were sick with Pentapox. It must have spread. Pentapox? I'm pretty sure I've heard of that.
Oh, this is terrible.
What should we do?
Drive them out of the city, but don't touch them. We have to rid the city of this disease.
Fireflakes, Dad?
Only a little stuck up.
Flopsy!
Nice little Flopsy. I like Aang using an element he learned now.
Come on, Flopsy. You gotta help
It's
me
nice to
find
see a
Boomy.
combination.
Yep, yep.
Wind and
Oh,
water.
I guess that doesn't work with you. Let's go.
Yeah, Momo has a completely different focus here. Priorities. Momo versus Baby? Oh! He's pulling a Boomy! That's not dangerous at all. No. think Momo made another friend.
We're deeply honored to have the Fire Lord's daughter at our humble circus. Tell us if there's anything we can do to make the show more enjoyable.
I will. Do you think she'll fall?
Of course not.
Then wouldn't it make it more interesting
If she did?
if you remove the net?
That's kind of messed up.
You're right, you're right. That's been done. I know. Set the net on fire.
Of course, Princess.
She's a certain type of evil.
Brilliant, just brilliant. Oh, what kind of dangerous animals do you have?
Our circus boasts the most exotic.
Just bring them all.
Release them all.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He looked everywhere. No Boomy.
We've got a problem. We just did a head count.
Oh no. Did someone get left behind?
No, we have an extra.
Isn't this gonna look like they captured the kid, so they're gonna go off and... Oh, this is gonna be worse.
My son.
Yep.
Everything's so clever, so tricky, just like their King Boomy.
What do you want to do, sir?
I'm sorry, Azula, but unfortunately there won't be a show tomorrow.
Really?
Unless she says there will be.
The universe is giving me strong hints that it's time for a career change. I want to join you on your mission.
I guess she knew that she could possibly die if she did another show.
No, bad Fire Nation baby. Oh, all right.
Parenting skills need some work.
Oh, you're so cute.
Sure, he's cute now. But when he's older, he'll join the Fire Nation army. You won't think he's so cute then. He'll be a killer.
Does that look like the face of a killer to you?
Well, right now.
So he wants to make a trade. His son for King Boomy.
Oh. Wait, that's a win-win. Yeah, that's a win-win.
You realize we're probably walking right into a trap.
I don't think
That was
so.
actually a blessing in
The government
disguise.
wants to sit
Unless
back
it's a
as
trap,
much as we
yeah.
want Boomy. It's a new day. I have a good feeling about this.
Please tell me you're here to kill me.
What the fuck?
It's great to see you, May.
Of course she'd be friends with her.
Circus.
They have similar attitudes.
Well, Azula called a little louder. I have a mission, and I need you both.
They're all a little twisted.
Anything to get me out of this place.
I apologize. You've come to Amashu at a difficult time.
My father has trusted you with this city, and you're making a mess of things.
Forgive me, Princess.
You stay here. May will handle the hostage trade, so you don't have a chance to mess it up.
Yeah, this is
And
now
there's
it's
no more
definitely
Amashu.
not going to go
I'm
in
renaming it in honor
the way
of my
Aang
father.
thinks.
The city of New Ozai.
Only he would be acting like that in a coffin.
You brought my brother?
He's here. We're ready to trade.
I'm sorry, but a thought just occurred to me. Do you mind?
Of course not, Princess Azula.
They want the Avatar instead. Or the Avatar as well.
The deal's off.
Whoa! See you all later.
Everything is a ride to him.
Boomy!
The Avatar.
Oh. Oh, I guess she didn't realize that immediately. Never mind. That changes it.
Hey, is that you? Where did you come from?
Hang on, we're gonna get you out of here.
Normally, the way he acts, I would say senile, but that's how he acted as a kid, too, in the flashback.
It's way ahead of you.
Hey, stop your blowing for a minute.
This is a very dangerous area.
Now hold on, just a
And, very fitting, turned it into a ride. Now you've became the ride.
It's just like old times, isn't it, Boomy?
I need to talk to you.
It's good to see you, too!
Is this the right time? Holy hell. I have noticed the animation has gotten better since last season.
How are you gonna fight without your bending?
I seem to manage.
Yeah, Sokka doesn't need bending. You can still punch and throw things. Even though this is so dangerous, I would have an absolute blast in a city like this.
You could earthbend? All along?
Well, cover my face.
Why didn't you do that in the beginning?
I don't understand.
There are options in fighting called Jing. It's a choice of how you direct your energy.
I know. There's positive Jing when you're attacking and negative Jing when you're retreating.
And neutral Jing. When you do nothing.
But what's the benefit of doing neutral Jing?
Well, technically there are 85, but let's just focus on the third.
Holy Jesus.
Neutral Jing is the key to earthbending. It involves listening and waiting for the right moment to strike.
That's why you surrendered.
Oh.
Yes, and it's why I can't leave now.
I guess I need to find someone else to teach me earthbending.
Your teacher will be someone who has mastered neutral Jing. You need to find someone who waits and listens before striking.
Well, now you're back to square one.
Down your brother and uncle, huh?
It'll be interesting seeing Zuko again, won't it, May?
Did
Zuko and Iroh anymore.
she have a crush on him or something?
We have a third target now.
Or maybe they dated? Aw. Love that he does the right thing. Man, that was a nice wholesome ending right there, but this actually complicates things a little bit because now you're back to square one. You have nobody to teach you earthbending. Though what Boomy said, actually a few things he said about being like there's certain ways to, I guess every type of bending has its own style and its own maybe like techniques you have to learn, or that's really centered around that or is beneficial to maybe that bending, because this Jing or whatever seemed to not come up. Maybe like you use Jing when it comes to the other bendings as well and it was just never mentioned, or maybe I just forgot about it. It says that you use neutral Jing when you use earthbending. So probably obviously the other Jings are, yeah, okay. So the other Jings have to be used probably have to be used for the other types of bending. But when he said like what 86 different types, maybe they're all like subcategory where the rest don't really matter. And then Momo had knowing Jing, that makes me think anybody can kind of learn it, even animals and stuff. That was, I don't know, we learned a little bit, especially at the end there, a lot of information about earth bending or just bending in general in a very short amount of time there. But yeah, I really thought Boomy would be the one to teach him. So now that, he's gonna have to find somebody.
This is humiliating. We're royalty. These people should be giving us whatever we want.
They will if you ask nicely.
Yeah, you're not royalty anymore. Not when you're hiding.
Aw, here you go.
The coin is appreciated, but not as much as your smile.
Still got game, even on the street.
How about some entertainment in exchange for a gold piece?
We're not performers.
Not professional, anyway.
What could you do?
Long way
Oh.
to Bossing.
Or sing.
But the girls in the city, they look so pretty.
Come on, we're talking a gold piece.
He's
here.
trying.
Let's see some action.
I've never seen this type of peddling and getting money that way.
Nothing like a fat man dancing for his dinner. Here you go.
The fuck?
Such a kind man.
He sees the positive in everything. What the? That was, that would have been humiliating to anybody else.
Hey, you taking us down for a reason? Hey, why are we going down?
I don't think he's paying attention.
I didn't even notice.
Are you noticing now?
Is something wrong?
I know this is gonna sound weird, but I think the swamp is calling to me.
Is it telling you where we can get something to eat?
No, I think it wants us to land there.
You're
No
like
offense to the swamp,
hearing
but I don't see any land
the
there to
swamp.
land on.
I don't know. Boomy said to learn earthbending, I would have to wait and listen. And now I'm actually hearing the earth.
Actually, that makes sense.
Yes.
I don't know. There's something ominous about that place.
Yeah, but that's pretty earthy.
Even Appa and Momo don't like it here.
Okay, since everyone feels so strongly about this, bye swamp. Yip yip.
No, I actually think he should go. It makes sense what Boomy, one of the last things he said before they left. The earth is literally attacking them. Well, I guess you're gonna just be forced to sit in the swamp. The earth wasn't taking no for an answer.
Where's Appa and Momo?
A big giant bison, you should be able to see it somewhere. Loud as shit, too.
And the tornado. It just disappeared.
Okay, that's not weird at all. Ominous. It's like this swamp is alive. Though, based on the spirits of different things, it doesn't surprise me.
Be a little nicer to the swamp.
Aang, these are just plants. Do you want me to say please and thank you as I swing my machete back and forth?
Maybe you should listen to Aang. Something about this place feels alive.
But more than just animals. Feels like a lot is alive. So they're going on their own adventure. I like how Momo's... Momo was trying to call the shots. No Aang, Momo becomes instant leader.
There's no way they can hear us, and no way we can see them. Look, there's nothing supernatural going on here.
Other than... Oh, gee, Jesus!
I think we should build a fire.
What the fuck?
Sokka, the longer we're here, the more I think you shouldn't be doing
That was
that.
like somebody saw a ghost scream.
This was fine. Right, Swamp?
No problem, Sokka.
Does anyone else get the feeling that we're being watched?
Please, we're all alone out here.
Except for
Yeah, everything is alive.
Except for them.
This is why you have a lookout. Somebody has to stay awake at all times. Why did it look like it was just going for Sokka? At least from that angle it did. You would think there would be like unlimited. Just keep coming out of the ground. God, if you saw those, you would think they would be
Make a track like that, though.
dinosaur tracks or something.
Something with 6 legs. Pretty big ones, too.
Even though it's Appa.
Leaves a nice wide trail to follow.
You know what's at the end of that trail? Dinner.
Well, Appa found dinner. Right into their mouth.
Aang? Sokka? Hello? Hello?
Looks like there's actually some flowers or something growing.
Mom?
What? Is it making...
I can't believe...
Oh, is like the swamp making them see illusions? Kind of messed up.
Aang! Stupid swamp, dumb, ugly vines. Katara! You think you're so tough, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
And of course it's going to show her. I can already tell from far away. Yep. What, maybe what they want to see the most or something?
A trick of the light.
Protect me.
Yeah, this is definitely a bad illusion. Or a nightmare.
Katara!
What would Aang see? Like his friends from the past or something?
Hey, come back!
Or somebody random? Gross.
Look at that, though.
Why are these guys here in the first place? I guess they live in the swamp?
No, that's what they call a limu. Saw one at a traveling show once. Real smart, they say.
Bet he tastes a lot like possum chicken.
You think everything tastes like possum chicken.
Come on now, fellas.
That doesn't sound delicious.
Closer. Nice and easy. Nothing to worry about. We just fixing to eat ya.
What'd you say that for?
Well, we are.
But you don't have to tell him that.
Well, how'd I know they'd understand me?
Come on!
I guess that's a good question. Most of the time, they wouldn't understand you. In normal circumstances. What? So they're using earth bending? Even though it's moving the water? Because it even looks like air a little bit, even though I know it's not. It's got to be earth bending because they are on the earth. Possibly. I don't know.
I've been looking all over for you.
Well, I've been wandering around looking for you.
I was chasing some girl.
What girl?
I don't know. I heard laughing and I saw some girl in a fancy dress.
Well, there must be a tea party here, and we just didn't get our invitation.
This would be such a weird spot for
I
that.
thought I saw Mom.
Look, we were all just scared and hungry, and our minds were playing tricks on us. That's why we all saw things out here.
You saw something too?
I thought I saw Yue, but that doesn't prove anything. Look, I think about her all the time. And you saw Mom, someone you miss a lot.
What about me? I didn't know the girl I saw. And all our visions led us right here.
Yeah, see, that's the odd thing.
Okay, so where's here?
I thought it was going to be somebody from his past.
Yeah. The center. It's the heart of the swamp.
And there's nothing magical happening here.
With all the weird things you've seen? Come on! This should not be surprising. You have the freaking Avatar with you. Seaweed monster. Pretty gross. None of their techniques are really working on it, though. I like how Appa and Momo are on their own little adventure this episode. They have their own enemy.
Now, what would a Limu need a shirt for?
Appa and Momo versus Rednecks. Something's got to cut through it. There you go. You would think seaweed would be easy to cut through. There we go, finally. Oh.
There's someone in there. He's bending the vines.
Okay, so it's not... It's actually somebody physically. I thought it was the literal Earth.
I didn't call you here.
We were flying over and I heard something calling to me, telling me to land.
He's the Avatar. Stuff like that happens to us a lot.
The Avatar. Come with me.
I mean, at this point, what do you have to lose?
Who are you then?
I protect the swamp from folks that want to hurt it. Like this fella with his big knife.
See? Completely reasonable. Not a monster, just a regular guy defending his home. Nothing mystical about it.
Oh, the swamp is a mystical place, all right. It's sacred. I reached enlightenment right here under the Banyan Grove tree. I heard it calling me, just like you did. Branches spread, then sink and take root, and then spread some more.
Holy crap.
One big living organism, just like the entire world.
Giant ass tree.
I get how the tree is one big thing, but the whole world?
Sure. You think you're any different from me, or your friends, or this tree? If you listen hard enough, you can hear every living thing breathing together. You can feel everything growing. We are all living together, even if most folks don't act like it. We all have the same roots, and we are all branches of the same
Some
tree.
truths being spoken here.
Visions mean.
In the swamp, we see visions of people we've lost, people we loved, folks we think are gone. But the swamp tells us they're not.
It was someone I had never met.
You're the Avatar, you tell me.
Time is an illusion. So it's
Really?
someone I will meet.
Sorry to interrupt the lesson, but we still need to find Appa and Momo.
That's
I
interesting.
know how to find them. Everything is connected.
Holy shit. So he can see everything that's happening because everything's connected. So everything in the swamp. What's with the weirdos they've been meeting the last couple episodes? That like to sing these really random songs.
Hey, you guys are waterbenders.
You too?
Oh, wait, so they...
That means we're kin.
See, that's the thing. Like, I didn't want to assume they were waterbender. I thought it was maybe some way that, like, because you're in the swamp, maybe somehow it would have been earthbending, though it didn't make any sense. But waterbending didn't make sense to me at all because I think it's just the villages, right? So random waterbenders out there, I didn't even really think was a possibility. So now that that's out there, it makes complete sense because obviously at first sight, it looked like it was waterbending, but I really didn't think you could find random waterbenders out in a place where I thought maybe it would just be earthbenders.
Hey, Hugh, how you been?
You know, scared some folks, swung some vines, the usual.
So how many random folks are coming into the swamp?
You want me to eat old Slim? He's like a member of the family.
So everything in the swamp is their friends? So what the hell do they eat otherwise?
Oh, he don't eat
It's
no
bugs?
That's people food.
Where'd you say you was from?
The South Pole.
Didn't know they was waterbenders anywhere but here. They got a nice swamp there, do they?
No, it's all ice and snow.
No wonder you left.
Well, I hope you realize now that nothing.
Some people
strange
like
is
that
going on
environment.
here. Just a bunch of greasy people living in a swamp.
What about the visions?
I told you we were hungry. I'm eating a giant bug.
How can you question this stuff still, Sokka?
Well, no accounting for weather. Still, there's absolutely nothing mysterious about the swamp.
You're in denial, Sokka. Yeah, what about that thing? Why is it screaming like that? Is it a parrot? Is it like a parrot? Where it heard somebody scream like that?
Who's there?
Oh. Because he... Oh. Oh, shit. He's still keeping that, the blue spirit. Okay, at first I thought maybe that guy, because he had ran into them, maybe the Fire Nation had kind of tracked him down and was going to ask him for information, but why? Maybe he's trying to get some type of revenge there, but as the blue spirit, as like his, with the mask or whatever, instead, because he was, you know, he obviously treated them pretty badly, and I mean, not just pretty badly, horrifically, to get a gold coin. But also that's I guess that's one way of getting around and being able to get revenge. You could use that as well, but wasn't expecting that. But to go back to the swamp, there's definitely something going on there. It really did feel connected. It felt like the thing that Boomy said, I think Aang got part of that. Like, in order to learn earthbending, you like his experience in the swamp will definitely help. I think the thing that I thought that was the most interesting was, first of all, the things that they saw from the past or things that they regretted, but also them saying that Aang might have seen somebody that he would meet later, which confuses me a little bit, because isn't that technically like not really time travel, but like being able to see things from the future? I guess it's not too crazy compared to some of the things we've seen on the show, and how a lot of the things that happens with the Avatar is extremely out of the normal. So can you really take that out as a possibility? No, not at all. That's why I was laughing at Sokka and what Sokka was saying, trying to deny everything, even though it's happening in front of him. Can you really deny it? It doesn't seem, I mean, you can, but at the same time, like, it makes sense. Like, from all the crazy things he's seen so far, I find it very, just kind of a feat to even have that type of thinking still. It's kind of crazy Sokka can really still think like that. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut over on patreon.com/AJRich123. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.